I'm Christopher Hill. My background's computer science. My role in real world is manufacturing consulting for defense and aerospace companies. I was at a conference and Dean Kamen, who founded First Robotics, was there speaking of the program. Was really impressed with just what the students were learning with Dean Kamen's program, learning about what they were doing there. I came back to the school. We started it with the school, ran that for about 2-3 years. So the Mason Center for Robotics is essentially founded to give that competitive environment for learning to students in any STEM type program. The school didn't have enough space for us, so we were working within a cafeteria. So we didn't have a space like this where we had dedicated resources to us. We had a closet and we had a cafeteria. We had to pull all the boards, all the information out, put them all back at the end. And we did that, like I said, for 2 years, 6 teams, 55 kids, doing that 2 days a week. Yeah, so it took us about 3 months to find a location. My wife and I spent a lot of time looking throughout Mason and surrounding areas. One of the biggest things is if we wanted a storefront, the cost was so high and the space was so limited to just be in storefront. Students were very excited about being able to move when they walked in this place and they saw that it was bigger. They saw that it was more adaptable to what they could use, and they had different flex zones that they could work at. So we have about 8 to 10 kids in the front area that can do classes. And then in the back area, we have, I'd say maximum about 30 kids at any given time who are all able to work. It does get a little loud in here, so sometimes we do leverage the front office space and leverage the boardroom that they have there. So if our students want to meet, they have a project element in First Lego League, for example. So if they want to get together and meet, or they're meeting with an expert, they have that space that they can go to, and then it's quiet. And it looks like it's a boardroom, right? So they have that boardroom feel of what a real meeting would look. So I think they feel professional. I think they come in here and they actually feel like engineers. They feel like they're coming in, working as a team. We're not a family team. We're not all friends, right? And so we have such a diverse community that comes in here, different backgrounds, different experiences, and different capabilities that the students bring. And so our leaders, our team leaders, they're learning about project management and how you manage their team. So when they come in, they're able to leverage, say, our smart boards. We have the magnetic walls we use for using Kanban boards. So they're able to plan out their week just like a real professional would, right? And so I think when they come in here, they grab their laptops, they come in. I hope they feel like I'm actually doing something like my dad does, when he goes and, builds whatever he might build as an engineer, right? At least that's the thought. So I think so I would say, so the biggest feature for us is the storefront. The kids can be dropped off. They can come through the door. They can walk out and right into their cars, right? So they don't have to be in a big parking lot. They're not in like a big shopping zone, right? So that's been very convenient for us. Given that we're an evening type program, there's typically not a lot of traffic except for our own community that's coming and dropping their students off. And I'd say the other thing too is I have mentors who work under me. The ability for them to come in and out location, they can come in through the gate. We have a key secured, so it's not just out in the front where anybody could get access to it. And so they have a key code that they can come in through the center, open it up. So I don't have to be here 24/7, which has been a great help for me, so I can focus on growing us and building us and not just keep making sure the doors are open, right?